Hello friends, welcome to the lecture on aromatic hydrocarbons, and here we'll be taking the formation of phenyl radical or the group and various compounds, the way in which they can be named, that is the nomenclature of phenyl group and its derivatives. The phenyl group can be formed by taking benzene and removing a hydrogen from it. We know that the molecular formula is C6H6 for benzene, and if we remove one hydrogen atom, we have the fragment C6H5. Now this resulting species is known as phenyl group. And the phenyl group would always have something attached to where the hydrogen was removed. And the formula is often written as PHR, right? Like PH is phenyl. This refers to phenyl group, and R refers to R group attached to where the hydrogen was removed. Now R may be any group, right? So here we see the C6H6 benzene molecule, and when the removal of hydrogen atom is there, we have a phenyl group PH with R substituted on the same position or the place from which the hydrogen atom was removed. Different R groups on phenyl group allows different benzene derivatives to be formed. So how are benzene derivatives formed? By the removal of hydrogen atom and the substitution of various groups on the position or on the phenyl group or the benzene molecule. So phenol, that is PHOH or C6H5 was the phenyl radical or the fragment that was formed, and OH is the group that is attached to phenyl molecule. So phenol is formed when the hydroxyl group displaces a hydrogen atom on the benzene ring. Benzene, for this same reason, can be formed from the phenyl group by reattaching the hydrogen back to its place of removal. Thus, benzene, similar to phenol, can be abbreviated PH, H or C6H6. So here we see the structure of phenyl group and the phenol molecule. Nomenclature of benzene derived compounds. Unlike aliphatic organics, nomenclature of benzene derived compounds can be confusing because a single aromatic compound can have multiple possible names, and these are associated with its structure. Now, simple benzene naming. Some common substituents like NO2, Br and Cl can be named this way when it is attached to a phenyl group. Long chain carbons attached can also be named this way. So the general format for this kind of naming is positions of substituent. Now, if it is 1 plus, if it is a di or tri, the number of times is the substituent plus substituent n times plus benzene. So this is the general format for nomenclature. So for example, chlorine is attached to a phenyl group, would be named as chlorobenzene. So what will we write? Chloro plus benzene. So here is the chlorobenzene molecule on my left, and it is written as Cl plus benzene ring. Since there is only one substituent on the benzene ring, we do not have to indicate its position on the benzene ring, as it can freely rotate around on, you would end up giving the same compound. So it can be written attached to any position on the benzene ring. Similarly, nitrobenzene. This is NO2 and benzene. So these are the examples of simple benzene naming with chlorine and nitro as substituents. So here we have another molecule 1,3-dichlorobenzene. That is, we have the two positions being occupied by the same substituent, and that is chloro. So what we'll write? N times is 2 times. 2 times chloro plus benzene. So the positions now are to be indicated. And here the second molecule is 1 chloro 3 ethyl benzene. So what are the substituents? Chloro plus ethyl. Chloro on 1 position, ethyl on 3 positions. So in the brackets we have indicated the positions of each substituent plus benzene. So this is the general way of nomenclature of the benzene derivatives, where we have a single substituent or more substituents, or identical substituent more than one. Thank you.